Hello and welcome. MarkTaipi here, and in this tutorial we are going to learn about workbook, understand what it is, worksheet, and the graphical user interface in Excel, plus a few more things. Without wasting any more time, let's get into it. Let's begin from what we can see at the moment. So this, what you're seeing here, is called a workbook. And this is a workbook that contains only one worksheet called retail sales dataset. So a workbook can contain one or more worksheets in it. The next thing here is, you see these letters here. These are called columns, and they are referenced using alphabetical letters. Now, these are the rows. They are referenced using numbers. And now, these are called cells. And every time you click a cell, there is this thing that is displayed in the name box. That is the name of that cell. And as you can see, it is B2. B from the column and 2 from the row. So a cell name is a combination of its column and row. And this will be cell J2, and this will be cell H6. The next thing is, this one is called formula bar. This is called formula bar. For example, if I want to input data into this cell, I can use the formula bar to do that. Say I write equal electronic. If I click enter, that electronic appears there. Now, it happens that for some reason I lost this value here. And I want to go back and actually get what was here. I can use the undo button there. I can click and go back, click and go back to that. Another way, this is called the redo button. Alright, I can click and return back to where electronics were. So instead of using those buttons, there is a shortcut for each of them. Undo, you use Ctrl Z, and to redo, you use Ctrl Y. For example, this one, click Ctrl Z again. It will return there. If you want to go back to that one, you can redo using Ctrl Y. Let me go back there. So that is how you can use those shortcuts. Let's begin at top. This allows you to save your information. But instead of this one, you can just use the Ctrl S shortcut instead of using that button. Ctrl S, as you can see, saved to this PC. And this is the name of our workbook, Retail Sales Data Workbook. That is the name of the workbook. Alright, we are on a roll. Now let's come back to the ribbon section. So the entire thing here is called ribbon. The ribbon contains all the tabs. Let's begin from the first tab, file there. You can get a host of functionalities here. If you want to bring up a new blank workbook, you can go there. You can as well come to this new option and you can create a blank workbook. If you want to open an existing workbook, you can go there and go to the PC or even browse it from the specific location. Or better yet, All the recent tasks, projects are displayed here. If you want to share to another person, you can do that, but as long as you've created a Microsoft account and signed in. All right. Get add-ins. Oh, all right, let's go back. As you can see, these are not the only tabs that can be available within Excel. There is another one called Developer tab. It's not yet there until you go to get add-ins. And these add-ins, you can get them there, or even you can go to options and get add-ins there. You can get information concerning your data there, or you can as well save using these functionalities. Print, that's a cake. A cake. People should now accept things in electronic form. If you want to export, you can go there. Information concerning your account, you can get them there. Let's get back. Home tab. Now, this is where you will spend most of your time while working in Excel. It contains a host of functionalities that ranges all the way from bolding your text, italicizing, underlining, changing font size, font name, and all these things. Uh, Worthy of mention is this formatting menu, and we are going to learn about it later. And there are other functions like conditional formatting. If you want to format this data as a table, you can use this functionality. We also have cell styles there, and this sort and filter feature very handy. All right, let's go to Insert tab. Now, this is the place where you will spend second most of your time. And this allows you to create visuals for your data. When I say visuals, I mean a plot or even a chart. Suppose, for example, you want to create, just allow me to do it faster. Let me take just small amount of information here and bring up there. If I want to create a visual, I can decide to select this one, press Ctrl and select this one. And then if I go to recommended charts, I can get these different visuals for that information. You see, and then you can visualize it. All right, we will get back to all these things later. Let's go to page layout. Now, I really don't use much of this one, but you can go and try out for yourself. You can change or adjust margins, the orientation, your document size, all these things. But the one that has a functionality that I do like is this one. If you want to remove the grid lines, you can as well do it here. If you want to remove the headings, you can do that as well there. Okay, let's go to formulas. Now, this tab contains all the formulas that you need to work with data in Excel. A good understanding of formulas will get you the best, and you can obtain them here. Data tab, not much really to look at here, but it contains very advanced features like queries and connections, text to columns, and other advanced functionalities like what if analysis and forecast sheet. Review tab of essence here is this part, protect sheet and protect workbook. Suppose you want to share your worksheet with co-workers and you don't want them to mess with your data. You come to protect your sheet and workbook here. View, not really much use, but I like this functionality for free space. Let me freeze top row. Now, whether I move this way, the top row will always be visible. All right, let me now freeze the column, the first column. So even if I move this direction, that first column will always be visible. and this one is pretty advanced. And this help tab, if you really need help nowadays, there are other better places to go, like AI tools, Chat GPT, Perplexity, and all these ones. Those make your work easier. So that was a quick introduction to Excel, all the way from workbook, worksheet, and the graphical user interface. And thank you for watching. See you in the next.